Hey guys, Sean Johnson here from Richmond, Virginia. Now, if you're looking at this video, either you're a Four Corners Alliance Group representative, maybe you've recently been introduced to Four Corners, or maybe you're here just to do your due diligence to see whether Four Corners Alliance Group is a legit company or whether it's a scam. Well, let me assure you, Four Corners Alliance Group is a legit company. Now, instead of doing big boy advertising such as newspaper ads, billboard ads, or putting ads all over Facebook, it pays you, the representative. If you're a representative, it pays you a handsome commission for going out and sharing its products and services. Now, usually when you hear Four Corners Alliance Group, it's a scam. It's from former representatives or former customers who couldn't understand Four Corners, who didn't make any money with Four Corners. So, of course, they're going to come back and say it's a scam. But let me assure you once again, Four Corners Alliance Group is definitely a legit company and not a scam. So while we're here, let me kind of briefly go over some of the products that it offers, and then I'm going to get into why a lot of the Four Corners Alliance Group representatives don't have success. So clicking here, basically Four Corners Alliance Group has 6 different products, and their products are all about financial education and helping you build your wealth, and also helping you replace your part-time or full-time income. So basically, just briefly, we're going to kind of go over some of the products and services that it has. On this level 1, it talks about financial literacy, the essentials. And I'm not really going to get into that, but I'm just going to go briefly over some of the products, and then I'm going to dive right into the information that you probably want to hear, so I can kind of show you exactly how I've success. So here you have level 2 book, and that's about lessons for the intelligent investor. Then they got a level 3, another level 2 book 3, which is the subconscious of the millionaire mind. Then we hit level 3, which is book 4, credit card debt. Then you got living trust. Then you got economics, the truth behind the spend. So looking at these different books and things, it's definitely some information that the average consumer wants. It's definitely some information that the average consumer needs, and also it's definitely a product, and it's definitely a company that when you share with others, you can make a awesome income. But here's the number one problem with Four Corners. Here's the number one problem that I see with a lot of Four Corner reps, and that is they don't know how to market, and they don't know how to go out and share this awesome opportunity with others so they can make an awesome income. So let me digress, and let me kind of show you what happened to me when I first got started with my first company. Then I'm going to speed it up to speed and kind of show you what you need to know, what you need to learn in order to have ultimate success with the Four Corners Alliance Group opportunity as an affiliate. So when I got started in my first network marketing company, I was given one of these. Yep, you got it. I was given a Warren Market Memory Jock. And if you've been around a time of 20 like myself, you pretty much are familiar with these. And, after I watched the guy draw the circles on the board, and I saw, an opportunity for me to make money with the company at that time, I was given this, and I was told to contact, everybody on this list. I was told to contact, the person who I knew to live out of state, the person I knew who watched TV often, the person who I knew ran ads, the person who I met on the plane when I was traveling. I was even told to contact my boss at work. I was told to contact my mom, my dad, the dog, my grandmother, the mailman, the person I played ball with, the gym with, and I did this over and over and over and over again. And I had minimal success, but at the end of the day, I became a member of the NFL. And that's not the National Football League. I became a member of the No Friends Left. Let me put one more L league, because after beating my friends and family up over and over again about my opportunity, when I came in the room, people went out the room. When I called people on the phone, people did not pick up the phone. So I found myself stuck. Didn't know what to do at the time, because pretty much all my leads had ran out, and I didn't know who to contact about my business. So at the time, my sponsor at the time, I asked them what should I do, and they told me to go buy some leads. So being the smart person I am, and being a person who follows instructions very well, I did a Google search and came across a site similar to this one. Not this exact site, but I came across a site similar to this one that was selling MLM leads, business opportunity leads. So my thinking was, I would buy me some real time, local area code leads, and I'm in the 804, which is Richmond, Virginia. So I brought 804 leads, and my thinking was, again, if I buy local leads, I can sponsor people locally, and then we can expand abroad and build a big team. So let's just say, and this is exactly what happened, I spent hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on leads and never sponsored one single person. Basically, the leads that I was buying didn't have a clue what a home-based business was, wasn't looking for a home-based business, and basically they went online and filled out some type of form to get some type of incentive at the local mall or at the local store. So let's just say, once again, I was stuck. Let me spell it out because I want you to feel exactly what I was feeling. I was stuck. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to turn because I turned to my sponsor and they told me to buy leads, and I pretty much almost maxed out my credit card. So I was ready to give up, but then I started thinking, what are the people doing in my company that are making $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 a month? What are they doing that I'm not doing? So what I need to learn from them so I can get information so I can have some type of success. So people wasn't talking. I wasn't getting the feedback that I wanted. So, I knew it was something out there that would give me the answer to my question. So I did another Google search. I refused to give up. I did another Google search, and I came across some information that when I started applying it to my business, I started generating 20 to 30 leads who was actively looking at my business. See, the leads I brought wasn't actively looking for a business, but when I started implementing this training that I ran across, I started generating 20 to 30 leads a day who was actively looking at my business. So if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you're a Four Corners Alliance Group representative and you're looking to try to figure out how you can generate more leads and how you can make more sales in your Four Corners Alliance business, so not only can you help others and educate others on financial wealth, but you also can generate an income in the process, go down in the description, click on the link, sponsormoreleads.com. Again, go down in the description, click on the link, sponsormoreleads.com, because what I'm going to give you access to, I'm going to give you access to a blueprint, to a formula, to a process that if you start from point A and you start implementing information and you get to point Z, you can have ultimate success and rise to the top in your Four Corner Alliance Group compensation plan and company. So if you're looking to generate 20 to 30 leads, if you're looking to generate sales sometime on autopilot, let me type that out, autopilot. If you're looking for these type of results, go down in the description, click on the link, sponsormoreleads.com, and I will see you on the inside.